Look at this. This is not your mama's Tom and Jerry. If you've seen the title, I said what I said, and I think it's the truth. You guys are about to see why. So, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This time, I watched the Tom and Jerry movie. Was fully anticipating not talking about this at all. I just wanted to see what I was in store when I noticed that this movie is unexpectedly black for a Tom and Jerry movie. So I'm about to show off some of the reasons why. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is how the movie starts. Now, first impression, it doesn't really say much, you just kind of want something a little upbeat for people to vibe with. That's cool. The pigeons are rapping. So just one example. All right, let's move on. Evidence number 2. So piece of evidence number 2, we have a John Legend ad in the movie, and Tom aspires to be like or perform with John Legend. It's not very common that I see a lot of like John Legend related things in movies unless like he might be in it. So I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. They would put John Legend in this. So moving on to evidence number 3. So then Tom is approached by these alley cats, all of which sound black voiced for some reason. And it's kind of unfortunate that I think there are more black voiced animals in this movie than there are like people a part of the black cast. I think there's only like 3 technical black characters, really 2 with speaking parts, and then everybody else you just see kind of in the crowd at the end. But moving on. And then this happens, and I just had to pause the movie and ask myself, what is going on? Don't sweat the technique is in a Tom and Jerry movie. What, like, I have no words, and I continue to have no words just to describe. It's just crazy. Got some black culture in this thing. Some. The music, mainly. That's about as far as the line goes. But still, to trade out the classical music for this, they're very noticeable because, they don't talk. So the music carries quite a bit. Anyway, evidence number, what are we on, 4? Let's go on to evidence number 4. Freaking Jerry is listening to Jodeci in his bathroom, just chilling out. And, oh man. Yeah, yep. Evidence number 5, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. And then they have the freaking remix of Let's Get Married. Like, I have to break down my reaction to like when this song came on. But yeah, those are just a few moments in between all the stuff that happens in this movie. I think Andre, Black Nerd Comedy, said it best. Like, there's not as much Tom and Jerry as there should be in a Tom and Jerry movie. It was more about what's her face, Caitlin, Katie, I don't know, the main character lady. It was more about her, and then Tom and Jerry got little pieces in between, which I kind of expected that since they usually never do cartoon movies right. So don't expect too much Tom and Jerry from this. Is it like a good movie? Would I recommend it? Not necessarily. Like, it wasn't bad, but like I probably won't be watching it again. But those moments in the movie when you experience those for the first time, those were, I think, the most fun that I had, because I was shocked. I was honestly shocked. I was expecting like the classical music to come on, and I think Tim Story's twist that he put on it and made the movie a little bit more interesting for me. Speaking of, I had to look up who the director was, or like who the executives were for this movie, because I'm like, there has to be somebody black, and Tim Story is black, so I don't know if like it had to be a conscious decision. He had to have been like, I'm doing this one for the culture. I'm doing it. So yeah, that was interesting. An interesting experience. I think I was gonna say kids might like it, but it's still not enough Tom and Jerry. So I don't know. I don't know who this movie is necessarily for, but it exists. So if you want to check it out, it's on HBO Max and it's in theaters, I think. But yeah, that's all I had to share with you guys today. Hoping to go back to somewhat of a regular schedule now that my competition thing's over with. So yeah, I'll look forward to that. And I hope you all have a nice evening, morning, or night, whatever is enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!